Keith, real quick, you talked to Dylan
Yeah.
Hipp, tight end from Arizona. He came in, I think, Monday, left early Monday. Actually, he came in Sunday, left early Monday. What was your takeaways from Dylan Hipp?
Well, he loves Ben Agamaya, the tight ends coach. He loves that Ben was at Ole Miss with Hugh Freeze when Evan Ingram was there. But they had another a tight end that made the NFL too, and his name slips my mind. But he's
Dawson Knox.
That's right. That's right. Hey, these guys have a history. This isn't like a leap of faith. They've done it. I mean, they throw to the tight end. They've gotten tight ends to the NFL, and not just guys that get to your school and you already know day one they're going to be playing in the NFL. I mean, Evan Ingram was 210 pounds, 205 pounds when he got to Ole Miss. Nobody knew he was going to be a first-round pick and an NFL star. So, they developed the guy. That's an important aspect too, not just who can get me there, who can get me there by developing me and getting me there, So he's a high 3-star in Arizona. I think you're going to have to keep an eye on the University of Arizona there. They're recruiting a guy I went to college with, Jed Fish, got Arizona recruiting at a really high level. And so, for them. And so I think you got to keep an eye on them. But he said he's got like a top 8. Auburn's in that top 8. But he said Auburn's got a really good chance of getting an official visit. And here's another thing. So what was I going to say? Oh, Auburn's going to take 2 tight ends. So even if you land the Collins kid out of Georgia, Martavius Collins, you're still going to have room for another one. And I think, we used to say, Jeffrey, you go out of your footprint you would go out of your footprint for a quarterback. Walker White's from Arkansas. That's not in Auburn's footprint. A left tackle, premium position, maybe a cornerback. I think you got to throw tight end into that group.
Yeah.
I think you got to throw tight end in that group because these guys have such a track record that they're going to be appealing to tight ends from Portland, Oregon to Portland, Maine. I really believe that. So we'll see. I could be wrong. Now, the best tight ends seem to be in Georgia right now, so you may not have to go far, but I think they have the ability to do so.
I'm curious to see what Ben Agamaya does with the tight end group. Martavius Collins, Landon Thomas committed to Georgia. Martavius Collins was committed to Alabama. Curious to see how he pairs up his tight ends. But the guy I walked away from Monday afternoon feeling really good about, Cole. Me and you both, we got some extra time with him. Jalyn Crawford, top 100 overall recruit from Parkview there in Lilburn, Georgia. And I tell you what, Cole, Antonio White, who was with him,
is
an unranked, or I think maybe a 3-star on one site, but he is listed as a wide receiver. Dude's 6'2", 175. He looks good. Auburn likes him at defensive back at that place, that safety position. And him and Jalyn Crawford are very close friends, as is Mike Matthews, the 5-star dual sport stud from Parkview. All 3 of those guys, wouldn't be surprised to see them land at the same school. I certainly think Jalyn Crawford, I think, Cole, and I think you would agree after talking with him again, Auburn is the team to beat for him.
Oh, yeah, I think so. I do. It's hard not to after talking to him like that the other night. I really do think that I think Clemson's in there. You got some other schools. He's going to check them all out, whatever. But, yeah, you can tell there's something there with Auburn, 100%. And I really don't know how to explain that either.
Yeah.
It's just a feeling I think we both got from talking to him. We had the who's better, Michael Jordan, LeBron debate with him and all that.
And Antonio comes up with the Kobe.
Yeah, he said, "Nah, man, Kobe. That's Kobe's number 1. I would give
shot.
Kobe the last shot."
That's what I told him, Keith.
Get him off the list of players.
I said, same team. You got Kobe and Jordan, and Antonio White said the last shot's going to Kobe. I said, shit, dude.
I don't totally disagree, but I would go MJ. But anyway.